Hello everyone, another setup from Delightful Events. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today I will be sharing with you how I created this birthday setup for a little one who was turning 1. The mother of the birthday boy just wanted something very simple and very meaningful, and not too much because they didn't have a lot of space. The mom's main request was to bring in a water element because their baby absolutely loves anything to do with water. So this day was really hot, and I'm sure if you've worked with balloons before, you'll actually know that heat is not your friend when it comes to balloons. So usually when the temperatures are quite high like this, I tend to double stuff my balloons because I personally find that if you double stuff them, they kind of like become a lot more firmer and it helps them handle the heat much better compared to using single balloons. Yeah, and as usual, I just started grouping the balloons according to their colors and just keeping in mind that I wanted that soft water inspired theme. And I also included a few smaller 5-inch balloons in between. I always feel like those little details help bring everything together and just makes your balloon garland look a bit more fuller and a little bit more styled. Yeah, just to mention something about that backdrop. Honestly, I really wish I had recorded this part because it just turned out to be one of my most favorite elements. Yeah, so I hand painted that big blue wave directly into the wooden backdrop. So what I did is I used a mix of light blue, a little bit of dark blue, black, and just a hint of white paint, just to give it a soft wave effect. I wasn't following anything specific, just going with the flow, and I honestly love how natural and calming everything came out. Yeah, so anyway, back to the work. So as I was working, I did notice that some of the balloons were actually starting to lose shape. So you have to keep going back and forth so you can actually see things. So I had to go back in, adjust them, reshape certain sections just to get that look I wanted. And it took a bit of patience, but it definitely paid off in the end. So I just kept adding on some quads to the side, just trying to get that nice shape. And you have to just keep adjusting, putting the colors wherever you want them, and just making sure that you close all the gaps, because those small 5 inches are not just there for a reason. Sometimes I do use them as an advantage so I can just close off those gaps. And then came the final touches. Just started adding in a few props that I had on hand. Nothing too much because the space was a little bit small, just enough to complement the setup without taking away a lot of the main elements. And honestly, I really liked how everything came together. It was a simple, clean, but still full of character. Yeah, after that I just started adding in some green plants into the setup, which actually helped tone down the blues a little, and at the same time tied everything nicely into that natural water theme. It just softened the whole look and it gave it a good, fresh, calming vibe. Yeah, I really loved how everything turned out. Personally, I think setups like this are a good reminder that you don't always need to go over the top to create something beautiful. Sometimes just keeping it simple and meaningful makes it even more special. Yeah, so if you're thinking of doing a DIY setup for your little ones, this is definitely an idea for you that you can try. It's a great way to create something personal, but at the same time building some memories with your loved ones, your family, your friends, your kids, or your relatives. Yeah, that's the final setup, guys, and thank you so much for watching, and I really appreciate your support. Yeah, so let's catch up again and learn together in the next video. Have a good day. Bye.